Hey everybody, it's Molly with All Ears, and I am here today with a brand new video. I'm here at Hollywood Studios and we're going to talk about a very important question. What can I do here where I don't have to wait? I know a lot of people are getting here super early right now because they want that Rise of the Resistance boarding group, which means a lot of the attractions, the big attractions, Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, Slinky Dog Dash, even Star Tours, have really long waits for the vast majority of the day. So what can you do in between those fast passes while you're waiting for that boarding group when you want to do something that's not going to have a long line? That's what I'm here to share with you today. These are attractions that are basically guaranteed to have 10 minutes or less. It's some shows, it's some movies, it's some live things you can do. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you're ready. I hope you're excited. Let's get to it. A great show to see if you are looking for something to fill some time that won't have a long line is the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. This incredible show shows you behind the scenes how they do some of the crazy hair-raising stunts that you see in films, particularly in Indiana Jones, of course. And spoiler alert, he's there. Not Harrison Ford, but like a stunt guy. Doesn't matter, Indiana Jones is there. But the show is great. It does have FastPass, but you usually don't need one. It's a huge amphitheater, and it's going to take a lot of people to fill it to capacity. So there's about 5 shows a day. Make sure to check my Disney Experience. But this is one of my favorite shows because it's the thing that still reminds me of the old Hollywood studios and teaches you about how they make movies. So it's a lot of fun. Everyone in the family is going to enjoy this one. So go check out Indy.
Great job, everybody!
This next one does require a little more planning, but it doesn't require a long line, and that's the Jedi Training Academy Trials of the Hidden Temple. So, just Trials of the Temple, no Hidden Temple. I must be thinking of Legends of the Hidden Temple. That was a great show. Nickelodeon, different thing. I digress. Jedi Training Academy is available for kids age 4 to 12, and they get to be part of the action and come face to face with Kylo Ren and Darth Vader. You do have to sign them up. It is a first come first serve thing, but you're probably going to be here already to get a Rise of the Resistance boarding pass, so you may as well sign up for this. Then when it's your group's turn, they'll let you know when to come back, and you don't actually have to wait in a line for the show to begin. When you want to sign up, again, go first thing in the morning after you get that boarding group. You're going to sign up near Indiana Jones. If you were to go to Hollywood of Mine and 50's Primetime Cafe, just keep walking a little bit, and then you'll see the sign up right there, and your kid can battle the Force. Make sure your kid is with you, though, Mom and Dad. You can't go over there and sign your kid up because they want to talk to your kid, make sure they actually want to do it, and you're not just living vicariously through them. So, but it's really fun. It's really cute. So, Jedi Training Academy, another great thing you can do without a long wait. Oh no!
The balance may have shifted.
There is no balance, Jedi.
One of my favorite things to do in Hollywood Studios, no matter what, is watch the citizens of Hollywood. These are the people that live here. We are in Tinseltown, after all, the Hollywood that never was but always will be. These people come out and they do little skits and performances, and they will pull people out of the crowd, and they are hysterical. I'm not kidding. Put these on your list. They usually are only out in the mornings. They can be kind of hard to find, but they usually, if you look on Hollywood Boulevard or Sunset Boulevard, especially in the morning times, you're going to see them. They have crazy vehicles. They sometimes will just like sit and heckle people. They do little skits. It is so much fun.
Hi there, man. Where are you from? What state? The state of London. The state of London. What's the capital of the state of London there, Chloe Kennard? Correct! Give her a hand! And now back to Rose and Bob.
So that's a great thing you can do as you're looking for something to do in Hollywood Studios is find the citizens and literally just, I stand there and watch them for like 15-20 minutes all the time, and I am giggling hysterically. It's you're gonna see yourself.
Okay.
Look.
Oh boy, I look
Look,
good.
there you are. Oh yeah. Got it. Another show that people might not realize even exists is the Lightning McQueen Racing Academy. This is back in Showcase Plaza right near Rock and Roller Coaster. And if you've got little kids, you may not even come back here because the main attractions back this way are Tower of Terror and Rock and Roller Coaster. But Lightning McQueen's Racing Academy is about a 15-minute show starring your pal and mine, Ka-chow, Lightning McQueen. And the animatronic is actually amazing. And Lightning McQueen is working with his buddy Mater and all of his friends to work on a new training, and you get to be part of it. And then of course things are gonna go a little crazy, but it's legit really funny. Like, they make a lot of adult jokes in there, so mom and dad, you'll have a few things to chuckle about. The kids will enjoy it. Plus, you can actually meet the characters because they've got a couple of the cars from the movie. They got Cruz Ramirez and DJ parked outside, and your kids can go meet them and take some pictures with them. And it's a really cute little show, so if you've got a Cars fan in your family, you may want to zoom on over here. A fun new thing you could do that's basically guaranteed not to have a line is come see the new short in the Mickey Shorts Theater. This theater has been refurbished. It's super cute inside, and they're playing a brand new exclusive short called Vacation Fun, starring Mickey and Minnie and the rest of the gang. Basically, this is like PhilharMagic or Muppet Vision 3D, where the only time you're waiting is for the other theater to leave, and then you can go in. So at most, you might be waiting 10 minutes. You can always see that on the display board. So your kids are gonna laugh at it. It does feature some jokes from some other Mickey shorts that you may have seen at home, and it's a really good way to sit down, get some air conditioning, and just breathe and laugh for a few minutes. As you exit the show, they've got some photo ops with different scenes from it, like the panda and Yodelberg, Potato Land, and the Egypt scene over here. Apparently a lot of people love the Potato Land skit, so make your dreams come true right here. A very often overlooked attraction is right here. Walt Disney Presents is as you head to Toy Story Land, and it's a great little walkthrough that you can do when you need something without a line. It's a tribute to the man that started all of this magic, Walt Disney. You can learn a little bit more about him. You can learn a little bit more about the history of the parks. There's usually a character in there. Right now it's Sully from Monsters Inc. He might have a line, but the actual walkthrough exhibit usually doesn't. Plus, they usually have a short film going. It's either going to be a preview of an upcoming Disney project. So right now they are still doing Onward, the new Pixar movie, but they are supposed to switch to Mulan at some point, or they have a little video about Walt Disney and his history, which is my personal favorite one because it's narrated by Julie Andrews and just like all the feels. But I definitely recommend coming to check it out. You're going to learn a little bit about the man who started all this magic, get a little air conditioning, maybe laugh at a new Disney film, and it's just great. I love it. Here you can see a model of Main Street, USA in Disneyland in 1955, presented on the backdrop of the Main Street of Walt's childhood town, Marceline, Missouri, which is where he got his inspiration for Main Street, USA. This is my favorite thing in here. It's showing off the multiplane camera, which is something that Walt Disney and his team invented, and it was a new way of animation to make it look three-dimensional.
And here now is our state blue line. This is the plan.
It's just so genius. It's so amazing. There are so many things that influence the way that we see film and television today that was all started by the Walt Disney Company that a lot of people don't even realize. Like that multiplane camera, like surround sound. It's nuts. You gotta come in here. Another cool thing that you can look at is this gigantic model of Galaxy's Edge. I just think these are so fascinating. Plus you can look at, this is a piece of Rise of the Resistance. You can see the scale models of it. These are the things the Imagineers use when they're developing new lands and new attractions. Down this way is the Walt Disney Theater. This is where you can see that preview of whatever movie's coming next or the Walt Disney little film, and they usually have some kind of props or something from the movie. So they've got some clay figures here of the main characters from Onward, Ian and Barley. Also note, you don't have to watch the movie if you've already seen the film or you don't want to watch it. You can escape after looking at the exhibit. So don't let the desire to not watch the video steer you away from this delightful experience. Star Wars fans, this next one is for you. If you've got some time to kill and you don't want to wait in line for anything, come over to the Star Wars launch bay. It's back in the back of Animation Courtyard, and there are several different things you can do. You can watch a movie, and it's either about the fandom of Star Wars or how they're making new things for Star Wars. The last time I went, it was all about how they did Rise of Skywalker and Galaxy's Edge, and it was very interesting. They also have props and replicas from the movie. They've got models of different starships. They've got lightsabers, they've got helmets. A real Star Wars fan could spend a lot of time in here, and you're not going to have to wait in line for anything. Well, I shouldn't say you're not going to have to wait in line for anything, because there are some characters in there, and they do sometimes garner a little bit of a longer wait. In there you can meet BB-8, he usually doesn't have a line, as well as Chewbacca and Darth Vader, and depending on the crowds, Darth Vader and Chewbacca may have a little bit longer of a wait, but it's usually not that long. That said, just going in there is a real treat. If you get to meet a character, that's a bonus on top. But going into the launch bay, checking it out, walking around, looking at all the cult replicas and all the props, really fun. And I do really like that Star Wars video. Keep in mind, all of these tips are just talking about like a normal day at Hollywood Studios. Granted, normal days are pretty busy with all the new things. Rise of the Resistance, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, the rest of Galaxy's Edge, Slinky Dog Dash is still incredibly popular. So while all the tips and tricks I'm giving are for like a normal day, I'm not talking Christmas, I'm not talking New Year's, I'm not talking national holidays, but on a normal average day, these should be good bets for things without lines. Probably my favorite thing on this list is Muppet Vision 3D, which is a 3D movie with the Muppets, exactly what it sounds like. But it's hysterical and it features all your favorite Muppets. Rizzo, Gonzo, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Sam Eagle, they're all there and it's so funny. Y'all, I laugh every single time and I've seen it more than once, but every time I see it, I pick up on something new or I hear a new joke or I watch those old heckler guys up in the balcony and they make me laugh. So please come check it out. It's a perfect attraction. It's right near Galaxy's Edge, so if you're waiting for your boarding pass, you can come in, get a little air conditioning, sit down, giggle a little bit with the Muppets, and I basically guarantee that if you go see this, your day will be a little brighter. This is another one because it's a movie. It's basically like however long it takes for the show in front of you to end and those people to exit, that's how long it's going to be. So it's like a 10-15 minute show, so that's the longest you'll ever be waiting. But as you're waiting, there's a really cute pre-show you can always enjoy.
Present the final demonstration of Muppet Vision 3D!
If you've got little ones, then this next one is for you. Have you heard of the Disney Junior Dance Party? I promise this is going to be one of your littles' favorite things they do all vacation because it's an interactive dance party. There's no seats. They can just run around on the floor. They can get that energy out. It's hosted by 2 DJs, and then different characters from Disney Junior shows come out. You've got Vampirina, you've got Doc McStuffins, you've got Timon, and you've got the one, the only Mickey Mouse. They are all part of this. Your kids get to sing and dance and jump around, and bubbles come from the sky, and it's a lot of fun. And the line is usually just waiting for the show to enter, waiting for the theater to enter. It does have FastPass. It's a very easy FastPass to get, so if you've got a little, you're for sure thinking that it's going to want to do this, you may as well grab the FastPass. But if you've got your FastPasses elsewhere at Toy Story Mania, you've got things for Galaxy's Edge and Toy Story Land and everywhere else in the park, you can walk up probably 10-15 minutes before showtime, still grab a spot. And I think you should do that if you've got little kids because they're going to love it. Well, friends, that is a wrap on the best places in Hollywood Studios to avoid lines and crowds. Hopefully you learned something new. Hopefully you learned somewhere you can go and have a little fun without waiting in line next time you're at Hollywood Studios. What are your favorite things to do in Hollywood Studios? Have you done any of these attractions? Definitely let us know in the comments. In the meantime, friends, make sure to rate, review, subscribe to our channel, follow us on Instagram at AllEars.net. And until next time, y'all, I'm Molly, and it's been magical. Want to see more of my videos? Click over here. Want to subscribe? You can do that right here. And also, ring that notification bell to make sure you get instantly notified anytime we post a new video. Thanks for following. See you real soon.